close air support over Aleppo on the Syria map. So it's a Mirage 2000. Currently we have 4 Mark 82 Snake Eyes and 4 of the Mark 82 Slicks. So our target area has some insurgent activity. They have some armor which is lining up outside of Aleppo. We have some friendlies in the area protecting Aleppo airport and the assets over there. So this is our route, and that's our target area. So we have some enemy activity here, some tanks, some armor, some artillery, and we have some friendlies in the area protecting the airport here, and some friendlies engaging the resistance over here. So just about to take the active runway. Just a side note that this is basically, I'm not new to the Mirage, but I am like haven't tried air to ground in the Mirage. This is basically my first attempt at air to ground. Just watched a couple of tutorials on YouTube on how to use the CCIP and CCRP modes. So I'm gonna test them and see how it works. Again, I've been flying the Mirage more as an air-to-air platform, not air-to-ground at all, ever. And I have owned it since it was released, so like shame on me for not trying it, but better late than never. So let's see. Got 4 Mark 82 slicks on the center pylon and 4 snake eyes on the wings with 2 Magics. Heading to waypoint 2. I've set it to radar altitude, trying to stay like right around 10,000 feet. About 23 nautical miles to go. Targets are at waypoint 3, which is right about our 10 o'clock. Going fence in, turn off all the external lights. Right now I have the snake eye selected, dropping all 4 at like 40 meters apart. I think I might change that. Going for the regular Mark 82s first. I'm going to try and hit the artillery pieces. There are like 2, about 3 self-propelled artillery. So they've been like pretty much pounding the friendlies, defending the airport. So take them out first. And then my next plan, if this works out, is to, there's a column of BMPs right in that town, trying to head towards Aleppo, so take them out with the snake eyes. So yeah, that's selected, dropping 2 Mark 82s at a time. I don't think 1 is going to be enough. And this would be a good test for like improvement in the splash damage model for the bombs that Eagle Dynamics has been talking about. So let's see how that goes. So okay. Turning into the target waypoint. Let's see if we can spot them. So the friendlies have some red smoke in the area. There it is. And yeah, we can see some smoke from the town as well, from the battle that's going on over there. So alright, here we go. We've got CCRP mode selected. Let's see if we can find those tanks. I fly with like ground labels on because my eyesight is not the best and I have a hard time spotting targets, so call it a cheat, whatever you want, but this is what works for me. Alright, target sighted. Alright, there we go. Lining them up. Alright, target marked. Let's see. Bombs away. That was a hit. I'll take that. Pretty cool. Alright, let's make another pass. Try and hit another of those PLCs. Rolling in, back at like 10,000 feet. Okay, that's the radar altitude. It's pretty good. Putting the diamond here on the target or in front of it. Watch out for the AAA. Marked. Bombs away. Wow, the splash damage is actually working. That's pretty neat. Alright. Circling back in, I'm going to line up at that armored column right at the edge of town that's on the road over there. I've got my Mark 82 slick selected, CCIP mode. I've got dropping fours at 50 meters apart. Let's see how this goes. That's that column of those BMDs lining up. Right. There we go. Hopefully this works. Bombs on. Not too shabby. Took like 4 or 5 of them at least. Alright, time to head back. I'm out. Winchester. Selecting waypoint 4. The waypoints are right here, by the way. Plus and minus. And that shows us like what our waypoint is. Alright, heading back to base. I think the base is right about our 11 o'clock. Haven't figured out the air-to-ground radar yet. It's yeah, I don't think I can make out anything in front of me if I had to, or pinpoint anything of significance. Just a green blob. The Mirage 2000 design, it's one of my favorite planes. Like my main, like it started with the Mirage 3 when I was a kid. Just loved that plane, and the Mirage 2000 basically carried the same design, just with, you know, it was totally different. It is totally different, but carried the same look, which sort of makes it special for me. right, beginning our approach. There it is. Right about our 10 o'clock. Trying to get on glide slope here. We've got a little bit of time. Bit quite high right now. I still have to make some small adjustments, but I think I'm on the right track. Alright, made it back in one piece.